What's up, guys? Malik here. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be looking at my trades on the NASDAQ 100 today. I started with a trade from around 6 a.m. I have found a way to keep the losses under a certain amount, so that helps with risk management. So you can see I have losers that's more like $7, $11, $14, $13, and that's basically the range for the day. And then when I had profits, it was like $30, 45, 27, $5 and some. And today wasn't even a day where you had a break out of the range. It was still range bound, but I was still able to capitalize on some of the moves and take some profits when they hit like three times my risk, right? So I'll be showing you the first trade and all of these trades on the 15-minute chart. And the first trade was at the 6 o'clock candle. So the six, we can just go to six down at the bottom, set the line, and then actually change the coordinates at 15726.3, and that's where I entered on the market. And then where I got stopped out on this trade was actually just a bit above my level here, and then that was on the 615 candle, and that was at 15733.1, 733.1. So I tried to keep my stop loss relatively tight so that I'm taking very small losses when it comes to all of the trades. So I'm trying to manage the losses, and then I can make profits when I get a big move. So the next trade was on the same candle. So I entered like a blitz trade where I entered two positions, but I will sell one as it starts to run and then let the other ride if it continues. But if it doesn't, it's going to close in profit. So the second trade I entered at 15726.2. So you see it's actually a zero point 0.1 difference. And then that ended up with a loss of $6.90. And then the next trade was a win. That was at 8:13. So that's a part of the 8 o'clock candle. And just go down to the 8 o'clock here. And then I took a sell there at 15736.3. And then I entered two of these trades to the downside, 15736.3. And that's at 7 o'clock, 15736. Okay. But 7 here, 15736.3. And then I closed this trade at 7:30, as it was this was exactly three times the risk, so I was risking actually $10. So as soon as it hit $30 in profit, it just automatically sold. That was at 15706. And then I actually let the other one ride because I believed that the market would have continued down. But then when the market reversed, it actually came and hit out this position. So I entered this other trade at same candle, and that was at 15735.3. And then I actually got it in profit at 15725.1. That was for a total profit of 1020. And then the next trade was actually a loser. This one was at 1003. So after making this much trades in a day, I'm like not very interested in making trades if they're not gonna move. And then I think my limit is going to be around somewhere like 11 o'clock. Like once it starts to get to 11 o'clock, I might not be looking to make any trades after then, because I think all the move has probably been made there, and after that it's just gonna mess with you. So this one I entered at 10 o'clock, and this was at 15699.8. That was to the buy side. So interesting, you can see it was a nice buy trade, but then because of the next candle, how big it was, it basically knocked me out before going up. So I would have caught this move, but it's just not the best entry. So I got stopped out. Same candle, same 10 o'clock candle. And that was at 15,688 flat. So you can basically see that the price is rejecting off of this level. But even though it's rejecting off this level, as soon as it opens on the next candle, it's basically pushing up. And that's from this other zone. And the zones are actually being shown because price always seems to react to them. So the next candle where another loser at, so I think I entered both of these at the same time. So this one was at 15,702.8 now, and it got hit out at the same price as the other one. That was at 15,688 for a total loss of 14.8. So this one I went not too heavy. I just split a 0.2 into two 0.1s and then basically set my risk at around 10 for each, so 11 for one, 14 for one. And that's how I ended up taking two losses on this trade. And then the next one was a loser, and that was at 10.15. So at 10.15 I had a loser. It was a sell side trade. So I guess when I saw this, I thought it was gonna continue down. I had my stop loss just above the level, and then the price actually pushed up, hit out my stop loss before continuing up. So it would have hit me out regardless. So on this one, I entered at 15,688.5, 688.5, and this was to the sell side. So as it kind of broke this midpoint level as well, I thought it was going to continue down, especially since it closed below this candle. So I had, when it was like trading here, I had a stop loss above here. Basically came down and cleared me out. The where I got stopped out was within a minute, or $9.50 at 15,698, for a total loss of 945. And then the next trade was to the sell side again, and that was at 15,686.7. And then I got stopped out, same 1 minute candle at 15,700.5, for a total loss of 1380. And then the next, just after that move, I could kind of tell what's the direction. But where I had a problem was setting a stop loss, because I don't want to assume too much risk just to enter the trade. And with it having such a big range, I didn't even want to enter on this candle. So I entered on the other candle. And then I had my stop loss here because I'm thinking, if price actually starts to reverse down here, I don't want to be a part of this. Like, just call it a loss, you know? Like, I still had a $10 stop loss for these trades. So I entered this one at 10:30. That was at 15,717. And interesting, you can just see how the strategy is playing out. And if it works, I'm just gonna employ it a bit more. So this one I hit my take profit, I think, at 215, and that was at 15,762, 15,762, for a total profit of 45. And then the next trade I entered this one at, this is the one I actually wanted to let it ride, but it actually came back down and hit out me in profits, but I was expecting it to continue a bit. So this one I actually got stopped out in profit on 245 and 245 here, and that's closer. You can see it just rejects perfectly off of the zone. before violently pushing down, and it's actually violently pushing down right now as we speak on this video. You'll see it. I'll use this as a thumbnail. But I got stopped out here at 15. You can see I use a real chart. That's why the chart is actually moving right now. So 15,743. This is where I got stopped out in profit for a total profit of 27.40. And the final trade was a small, like $5 trade because the price wasn't moving how I wanted it to move. And then we were getting close to 4 o'clock. I didn't want to really stay into this trade. So I moved the stop loss into profit and then just exit. So this one I entered at 245. I'll remove these other candles or other lines, and then at 15,751 at 3:15 I got stopped out for total profit of $5. And that was it for the day basically. But you can see that I use these to kind of show where are the key levels. And you can see that price actually reacted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times before pushing down, and it usually pushes down violently off of this level, so that even gives it more confirmation. So let's actually check higher time. It's looking actually bearish on a, yeah, I don't know, just because I seen it react so much at this level, looking almost about bearish. Let's see what's a daily thing. Well, let's see what the market does. Tell me what you think the market is gonna do. Doesn't look all that bullish. Why I said it is, well, unless it starts to reject here and pushes up, but we'll see. Because that could still be bullish, and it's actually wicking. Slightly bullish. Slightly bullish. Look at that. Look at that. You get a nice entry on the day. That get a nice day in the end. Pull out with that. I can trade it. Because look at this. um, you have a stop loss of, wow, a day. Very nice. Have a stop loss. Wow. I'm gonna look at the daily. I can trade this. We enter here. You have a stop loss down. You can capture all of it. Wow. So, and even this, you get this entry. You can capture the dailies. Hope you enjoy this video. I wonder if some people see what I'm seeing. Dailies are where it's at. You just need a right entry on the daily. I think that's what we gotta do. But I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.